welcome back to another theory video where I have no idea what the heck is going on. This week has taken me on an emotional roller coaster. So let's start off with the stuff that we do know. The preview for episode 11 shows Heejin saying that he wouldn't be where he is today without Heedo. Based on the TVN synopsis for the next episode, which I'm not sure is translated 100% correctly, so take this with a grain of salt, I think Heejin will receive some sort of guarantee that he'll be able to stick around as a UBS reporter. TVN's website also says that Jiwoong is preparing for a performance to confess his feelings for Yurim, but faces some difficulty. I think that's the reasoning behind the band performance in the teaser, but I don't know what will go wrong. We see Yurim giving the flowers to Jiwoong in the teaser, so maybe she'll ask him out instead after the mishap with his performance. The final point the synopsis reveals is that Heedo's mom breaks some sort of promise, which is why I think we see Heejin finding a teary-eyed Heedo outside her house at the end of the preview. My guess is that it has something to do with her father's passing. Maybe her mom forgot about his death anniversary. The synopsis on TVN's page seems a bit different from the Soompi one posted before the show started airing, saying that they'll depend on each other at 19 and 23 and be wounded at 20 and 24. My guess is that the documentary will cause a rift between them, but again, I don't know exactly how. I definitely feel like that shady producer is gonna evil edit Heedo, and Heejin will end up risking his career to clear her name. I'm still a bit confused on the show's timeline. I think they mentioned that the beach trip was about 100 days before their college entrance exams, which would probably put us at about August of 1999. I don't remember exactly when the Asian Games took place, but I believe it was in spring, which means that Heedo and Yurim's suspension is probably almost over. From the previews, it doesn't look like they're going to show a time jump in this episode, but maybe we'll get one at the end of 11. We definitely need one by the end of episode 12, or we'll barely get time at 25 and 21. My guess is that the time jump will show Heedo and Yurim gearing up for the Olympics, and we'll skip through most of their time at the National Training Center. I guess Heejin will be busy working as a full-time reporter during that period, but the two will have to reunite at the competition if he sticks to reporting sports. What's throwing me off are the character introductions from the end of 1999 on TVN's website. Heedo seems mad at Yurim, but the two characters are on good terms by the end of episode 10. Jiwoong also says he hasn't been able to confess his feelings for Yurim yet, so are they going to keep extending this storyline for the next several months? After learning more about Jiwoong's backstory, I wonder if his family circumstances will have something to do with this. There's a shot from a teaser on Netflix which hasn't been aired yet, and it looks like Seungwon is comforting Jiwoong. There's honestly a whole host of things that could go wrong here. Maybe something will happen to his mom, or his dad will re-enter his life, or his parents might get upset with his low grades. I can't tell if these introductions are completely accurate, since I feel like they might have made changes to the storyline. There is a shot from the Netflix preview which might have been cut out of the show, where Heedo and Heejin accidentally hug on the beach. To be fair, I think we will get some more beach scenes at the start of the new episode, but the outfits were the same as in episode 10, so either it would have to be a flashback or it might have just been removed. The way these past few episodes have been going makes me feel like 25-21 will both be the point where they officially start dating and the point where they break things off for good. I definitely think it will have something to do with their careers. They haven't been subtle at hinting that reporters and athletes shouldn't get too close. From the way that present-day Heedo talks, it seems like she wants to just forget the past, which must mean something really big happened between her and Heejin, and possibly with the rest of the Taeyang squad. Her perspective on life just seems so jaded, and I think her disillusionment is going to stem from this time period. I don't think she has amnesia or a life-threatening disease like people are suggesting, though. She seems relatively healthy in the present, and clearly remembers Yurim and Heejin. I've been seeing people theorize that one of the main cast members will die, which is what causes the rift between the group, but I really hope this is wrong. I feel like Heejin is alive. Allegedly, Korean fans have been saying that her mom didn't talk about meeting him in a way that indicated death. I've also seen people speculate that Yurim will die, especially after the diving board scene, but I feel like her arc will revolve more around coping with the downward trajectory of her career. I think it would be awesome if present-day Yurim ended up taking over Coach Chanmi's job at Taeyang High School, but maybe that's just wishful thinking. I've even heard people saying that Seungwon will do something drastic because she seems unsatisfied with her life, but I think this is going to be more of a catalyst for her to do something in a positive way, if that makes sense. One final thing that people have pointed out which might be a little more plausible is that Yeejin might be adopted. His father shared how Yeejin was his greatest joy 10 years ago, which feels oddly specific. It's also strange how he started some shell company in Yeejin's younger brother's name, despite Yeejin being older. I don't think that Yeejin will change his name or anything if this is true, considering that he's already been reporting as Pick, but I still don't think that he's Minche's father. Maybe this will be a plotline later on in the show, but it just seems kind of out of place to me for now. Anyways, I'm definitely curious to see how the show ends. I feel like 6 episodes aren't enough to answer all of my questions. I know they recently finished filming, and it appears that one of the final scenes is shot with Kim Tae-ri and Nam Joo-hyuk at the tunnel from the end of the 2nd episode. I don't know what it means, but maybe it's the place where everything comes full circle and they break up. The whole present day stuff is really bumming me out. I wish they weren't hinting so strongly that the two of them won't end up together. Still, I have hope that they'll be reunited in their 40s by Minche. Let me know some of your theories and thoughts on the show so far. Thank you so much for watching.